Greetings, fellow Total War fans. It's Ricky here, back for another episode of Total War Online. Playing Rome 2 multiplayer. Quickly find a game. This is a locked 1 versus 1, a private game. There's several 1 versus 1 games, but they have the rule of no artillery. And I don't want to join those for that reason. I'm not going to use any artillery, it's unlikely anyway. But still, I'm against the notion of rules for the most part. I like games to have their rules, and we don't need to make up our own, you know. So let's host the generic game that I always end up doing. I think last episode we had a bit of an easy battle, Macedon versus Rome, a calming setup. This was my army I used, not played the game since obviously. But that was quite a good one. I enjoyed playing as Macedon. Since then they've added 3 new factions with the free nomadic tribes pack. I'll be tempted to try them out, but I think they don't have any infantry. Like, they just, at all, any form of infantry, even foot archers, which upsets me because I like foot archers over missile cavalry. Looks like an interesting one. About Pella. I don't know. Yathrib. Yathrib's a desert. I am quite tempted to play as Egypt, so that would be appropriate. But I suspect that might seem a bit contrived. Let's put it in a desert so I get my Egyptian bonuses. Let's go here. Pergamum. May as well. No one's joined yet, so let's have a quick look at the new races. I liked playing as Scythia in the original Rome quite a lot. They had quite a unique light cavalry unit, there was some kind of light axeman thing, which had bonus versus armoured. So I always had, when I played as Scythia, or whenever my opponent looked like they were going to play as Armenia or Parthia, whenever you against those factions they tend to have only lots of heavy, you know, cataphract cavalry, or something of that description. So these these light cavalry with the bonus versus armoured destroy them. So I'd have, you know, a fair amount of, a couple of axemen, quite a decent amount of cheap archers, and a decent cavalry contingent, and a fair number of these axemen, and it walked over any attempt at an all-cavalry army from Armenia or Parthia, which is why I'd be less pleased to play with a faction which only has cavalry, a heavy cavalry for the most part. Ah, we have an opponent. He's set up as the Romans so far. Some of these new nomadic factions do have a very interesting quality. Some of their cavalry, if we go to the unit info, has this, where is it? Expert charge defense. They take less damage basically. They fare better if an opponent charges at them. So say you had like a cavalry engagement, you'd want to send them head on, because they would blunt the damage that the charge would have caused somewhat. But I don't want to play as these factions right now anyway. We're playing against Rome, it looks like. Rome's an interesting one. Obviously they're very maneuverable. Cavalry's a bit poor. Who do we think? We attempt to play as Pontus. Oh, we have a message. Ah, he's asking for me to go easy and for rules. So we'll not be doing anything too hardcore then, presumably. That's entirely the truth. All my games you've seen. Oops. What was I set up on the game? It's large funds. I'll be tempted to play as Carthage or Macedon again. Frankly, I'm feeling hoplites, like phalanx pikemen type units. Selucia is great. Selucia's, I'll be honest, Selucia is difficult to avoid. Silver Shield Swordsman again. Obviously Romans have got their nice maneuverability. Oh, curses I can't resist. Let's have some Silver Shield. Again, Roman infantry terrible against Silver Shield. I'm not going to do anything too cruel like go, you know, with a skirmish army against a new player. That'd be very boring for him. It'd be a long battle. And it'd be mean, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm still going to try and win, obviously. He seems like a pleasant enough fellow though, so that's good. I'm not going to go with any skirmishers. Maybe some peltists of some description, but I don't feel we need to have too much. Do they have like melee peltist units? They do raw peltists. I'd be tempted to bring some raw peltists because again, Roman infantry got a lot more maneuverability. He's ready, so I should already speed this up a bit. Have some light cavalry in there. Definitely some camels. Always bring camels. I love camels. To help in the engagements. Median knights? Median? I don't know. I'll bring some of those. I've got a fair amount still of room, so we can have some more cavalry. Which I'll be tempted to get some extra camels, actually. Or units of camels. We've got quite a lot of cavalry in the kitchen. I'm not bringing any elephants this time, though. And I did before. Actually, that's the point. If he brings elephants, that'll be an issue. We need some peltists. What's the difference between these peltists and those ones? Not much, frankly. These have got higher shots per minute, a lot less armor, more ammunition. These peltists need better than me. They're less armored, but I don't care too much about that. No. I'm also very poor in terms of fun. Okay, 2 units is fine, I think. That's mainly just so if he's got anything particularly heavily armoured and he's being a bit turtly, I can do lots of damage. Obviously peltists are good against armoured in particular. Or any elephants. Okay. I'll give him a GLHF. Oops. Let's do this. Hope it goes well. Hope for a good game with you know, any income. So far, I believe in my series of games that should depict my growth and experience in Rome, I have 3 victories and 1 loss, which are obviously all uploaded as previous episodes. If you want to check them out. What can a warrior do who charges when out of breath? It's quite true. Don't tire your men out if you don't need to. Still getting used to the fatigue system in this particular iteration of Total War. In Rome 2, I suppose original Rome. But it looks like a good balance so far. All the consistent patching I'm very fond of. I can't stand when a game isn't constantly updated, you know, balanced, tweaks are made, improved, added to. StarCraft 2 is a great example of a game that's very well maintained. You know, the game is patched to death repeatedly, which is not a bad thing. Oh dear lord! Am I down at the bottom of this hill? I'm screwed! I've made life quite difficult for myself, haven't I? Okay, well I think the option's clear. We got to come up this right flank. Dear me. I have made a tactical blunder. Oh well. We can only hope that he doesn't camp on top of that hill. Which, you know, he's entirely entitled to do. But I'm going to have to try and bring him down off of that area, get some kind of large surround set up. I'm unsure as to what I'm going to do. But we'll see. I'm not going to hide my presence on this right flank. We are going to use a couple of surprise tactics, which I have not done a huge amount of since the first episode, I believe, where I had a nice Carthaginian cavalry surprise for my opponent. Let's stick some median knights on the left flank in there and start. I'll put both camels on them actually, because that's obviously going to be my main cavalry strike force. Have some. Oh shit! I think he was ready very quickly. That took me by surprise. That's bad observation on my part, not paying attention, see what's going on. What we got then? Well, my guy's still set up. Praetorian Guard, Auxiliary Syrian Archers. Looks like a Rome Total War 1 style Roman army. No doubt he's got some heavy cavalry hiding in these woods. I mean, that looks like there's not enough there for a large funds battle. There are a couple of upgrades, as you can see by these flags. He's got 2 upgrades on all of his infantry and none on his archers. So I think, you know, he's got to have cavalry in these woods, probably either side. Which is fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's start moving a bit faster. Forward!
Quick march!
I need to increase their rank as well.
Orders understood. Our orders. Riders, advance. Orders. Riders on me.
Okay, he's moving across a bit. That's fine. No doubt he's going to try and meet me on this entrance to the forest. It's very sweet of him to not, you know, hide on top of that hill. He's just asking what faction I am. There's his general. Hiding his legatus at the back there. What kind of... Is it legatus? What kind of general is it? No. It's hiding again. No matter. We know he's suddenly got his general back there. Here we are. Praetorian cavalry. They always reveal themselves when they're forced to displace. If there are lots of woods, I always recommend trying to force the enemy to maneuver a bit. Force them out where they want to be. I'm up to lure his Praetorians into attacking these Peltists and catching him off guard a bit. Let's walk up that way.
Ride out! Light cavalry! Riders!
Nope.
Move out!
He's charging in. Wedge formation or diamond. Is he actually going to come straight towards me? I mean, I'm not going to complain if he is, but
Riders, move out!
that seems somewhat folly. Oh, rubbed on. Oh, I've lost line of sight there behind that. How very unnerving. Let's bring my light cavalry round, see if I can investigate these woods. I don't want to make them go through my phalanx line. I hate it when cavalry run through infantry. It's frustrating. Mucks up my formation.
Riders, advance! Forward!
Get some nice shots off on his infantry, I suspect. I'm not sure where his archers are currently hiding. So I can lure his cavalry out with these light scouts I've got. It's important to have some light scouts in the forest in maps, generally speaking. There they are.
Advance at speed!
Sat in wedge, ready to pounce. Unsuspecting of my little trap.
Quickly now! Light cavalry!
He's still got his Syrian archers. I'm not worried too much about them.
Advance at speed! Light cavalry!
His Praetorian guards moving across. He has got a lot of these Praetorian cavalry, so they're clearly a heavy striking force. I should win a front-on engagement though, so I can see if I can force him into one. He's moving forward. I can move these forward a bit, as long as they don't run, because I want them a bit closer for when this battle gets going. Right, where is he moving these? He's moving them back towards his ranks. I'm fine with that. I don't want to reveal my my hidden striking force.
Riders at the double!
Oh, they're charging.
Forward!
Oh, my guys have become revealed.
We are at your command!
I'm gonna have to go for it, I think. Forward, men! Set the peltists off on them. Turn off skirmish mode. I don't like skirmish mode. Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? Be foolish to not.
Advance at speed!
Okay. Pull back the attack. I'm going to send some medium knights around the other side to try and get some flanking shots from the other flank. So I'm pretty confident my guys will win a head-on confrontation. My infantry, I mean. Oops. That was poor of me. Right. I'm going to focus on that right flank, so when I strike it with these cavalry, it should break quickly. I'm going to start taking a lot of damage quite quickly here. Let's get up in there.
At speed! We are at
Move back quickly so I've got enough room to react. Take off that group. Come on guys, run, go. Make speed, make haste. His Legatus is still back there, obviously, but I'm not worried too much about that. Legatus don't do much damage, frankly. I'm still getting used to these hotkeys. F1 is phalanx formation. Let's move forward and go in for the attack. And for my general, it's F3 down there. Oh, they hoplite. Shit, that was an accident. Let's go in for the charge. Coming from this side as well. I'm going to start the peltis on that side. There's my general. Get the upgrades up. Oh, I should trample, shouldn't I? Or diamond formation or something. There's trample. What have they got? Trample. I was moving for the general's bodyguard with the camels. I don't know if they're going to be strong enough. Oh, get in there, guys. They're winning decisively, that's good. Yeah, I'm worried for my general. I accidentally got the wrong unit type for him. But his general's going to die, hopefully quite quickly as well. How's the cavalry battle going? Ooh, it's hard to tell. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Pull out, guys. Prepare to charge back in. Help the general. Let's go after some of these archers. Do I have any other infantry cavalry around? No, that's it. I've got all of my guys in there. His generals are up to rout. I'm losing that battle, that's not good. Bring the light cavalry back out again. My general's still taking a beating. Let's get some flanking hits. I think his general's out. Ooh, we're going to lose that battle. No, actually, we keep it that long.
For glory! Right cavalry! Orders understood!
Oh. My general might be down, it's difficult to tell. It doesn't actually tell you in this game quite so clearly if you actually lose your general, which is unfortunate.
Attack that position!
Get into the battle, guys.
Right cavalry!
Need these two to finish off those Praetorian cavalry. Silver shields after them. Oh, my guys are out of ammo. May as well charge them into the melee. Oh, I hit my generals down. So remind me never to accidentally choose the wrong unit for my general. They're losing decisively, that's good. Some of mine, unfortunately. Come on, guys, I'm all engaged. I haven't got any other reserves. Just a matter of winning the battle. I'm confident. Medium cavalry. We're losing that battle. Excellent. There we go. I need to keep some cavalry alive to chase down skirmishers. Go. Oof. Close battle. That one was a bit unnerving, guys. That was a much closer battle with the Roman forces. A short one, but a sweet one, I feel. There's the stats. I lost about half a minute of men. He had a nice selection of men. I'm still enjoying playing as Selucia a lot. I do enjoy having elephants in the army. It seems to work well to maintain those cavalry battles. Absorb lots of damage. Our guy has left. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and you'll join me next time for another episode of Total War Online.